Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in here, Publicly Buzzed Live. Vacation mode for me still. I'm still on vacation for the rest of this week and into the weekend. And tomorrow night, we're doing the all-night movie marathon, which I'm super excited about. We'll be kind of talking about that and really just kind of chilling out. But I've got Dan with me here, coming at you right now. Like, give the old stream a like, share it out on X, on Twitter. Let people know. Coming at you.
Let's rock.
Yo, everybody, welcome in here. Oh, shit, I still got a Murder Church background on. I always forget one thing, and this time it was that. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I appreciate it. I've got Dan hanging out back here. And yeah, tonight we're doing a little bit of just hanging out. I've still got the will in play, so that's still happening. I think we're halfway till another spin. Tuesday night at Murder Church was absolute madness. It was a crazy show. But yeah, welcome in. And we get ready for tomorrow night, which is going to be the third annual Publicly Buzzed official all-night movie marathon. All night. We're going to be hanging out for a pretty good while anyways, watching some films. And yeah, let me get Dan in here real quick, and we'll talk about it. What's up, dude?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Chilling.
Me too.
How's it going?
I'm really been chilling, man. I ain't been doing nothing.
Enjoying that vacation, huh?
My staycation's been going well.
And
went to Beckley today. I went to the city over today. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
That's the biggest trip I've made. What was it?
It's almost over already.
I know. That's what I was saying there in the chat, dude. It's good. Happening quite quick. Happening fast.
Yeah.
That's how it happens also. Monday I got to go back, so.
And play catch up.
I know. That's what'll suck. Yeah, as soon as I get back, there'll be a day of trying to figure out what's happening.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. One thing in the chat I want to deal with here, Bonnie Bailey, I'm freaking worried because your shirt has still not made it, and it's been a pretty good freaking while. So I'm going to have to go and see what's up. I do need to go to the post office tomorrow anyways. I should have something there. And I just keep forgetting to go. So I'm going to go and see if I can figure anything out there. But I figure that the fact that the Australian one has landed and they were sent the same day has me worried. So
they give you if you still have the receipt, they give you a tracking number on it.
I do still have it, and it doesn't work. But the Australian one didn't work, and she got hers.
Weird.
Yeah. So I wasn't worried, but now I'm getting more worried as the more time passes. Because the last time we talked about this, I think was maybe Sunday, and I was like, all right, it'll probably come this week, and here we are Thursday. So I'm going to figure something out for you, Bonnie. Everybody in the chat, though, appreciate it. Dizzy, Kai coming through here, Laura, and lots of more shirts have been shipping. I was talking about that on Tuesday, and then the next round will be purchased, I believe, I have this thing scheduled out, the 21st. So Miss Dina coming through here, Sweet Lou, Holly Berry, Wildside, Pammy, Drew Gambino coming in, Denise, everybody coming through, appreciate it, and Laura coming through quick. She wants to get on that wheel quickly tonight. Vacay mode, and that is right. That's what I'm feeling personally. I was telling Dan the only thing I'm really missing tonight is I didn't get any brewskis.
Yep. I'm not drinking tonight either.
Oh, shit. Whoa. Publicly sober. Very rare.
Yeah, both of us.
This is a rare one. We are 5 names away from another spin till someone gets another shirt. Lamom James in the house. What's up? Strict Down in the house. Viv in the house. What's up, everybody? CH. I hope I didn't miss anybody there. I might have because my chat is stuck and I can't scroll up anymore. But I do want to show this real quick while we're here. For anyone that is maybe new or lurking or wants to take a look at it. Now, let me get the chat over here. Right back here. New shirt. The Hanging and Banging shirt.
What the?
I did. I put up some phone cases as well. I don't... they're super bland. Yeah, I was kind of messing around one day.
Click on one real quick.
This is the Samsung one.
Go to select size. What is it? Do you select? Oh, I see. Okay.
I guess any, And then, the Kool-Aid cup, drinking the Kool-Aid. But yeah, we have a lot of cool shirts that are available to be purchased through the Will. So, hell yeah, Dan.
Very neat.
Tomorrow night, I know Dan is aware, but tomorrow night we're starting off. The only thing I'm letting go, we can talk and we discuss here, never know what might happen tomorrow, but the only thing I'm officially releasing to the public is the beginning of the show tomorrow night, which is going to be Goodfellas with Chris Stewart as a special guest.
Nice.
We do know that Missy Mayhem is going to be making an appearance also. She will be with us with a 4th film also, which should follow Goodfellas. So we're not keeping everybody incredibly late. So I told her probably, I'm guessing 11-ish. I'm guessing, after about the 2-hour mark or so. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. I'm sure she'll be in chat as well. But she sent me a list of films, thriller-ish, that we'll probably pick from. And then me and Dan were just discussing a few more backstage. And then I had 2 more on my list that I look up and are not thriller at all, and I'm kind of sad about because they were on my list and I didn't even look them up. I was just like, these have to be thriller. Nope. So sad about that. Bunch of bullshit. That's what I said. Does that work? Is that working? Oh yeah, it's coming through. Yeah, Chris Stewart, baby, come and hang out. I'm excited.
Am I AI?
Are you AI?
Yeah.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
I hope not. You've been taken over?
Weird glitchy stuff happening with my face over here.
Whoa, Mom James sees it. Oh, wait, no, she's just saying you're not wearing your glasses. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't get Dandy Savage tonight. This is Dan the man. This is Dan, my brother.
Dan.
Yeah, publicly so. Oh, wow. Oh, Pammy just left. She said, you know what? I didn't pay for this. I'm not coming in here for this.
No.
Oh, God. I grabbed the wrong thing and then I just kept doing it and then I couldn't stop. Shelly, what's up? Pokemon in the house. Holly Berry's in the house. Gail coming through as well, giving out a membership. Who's going to get that? Lamom James. Hell yeah. We get a lot of Holly Berry love anyways.
Super sunburnt yesterday mowing the yard.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome in here. And Gail, I'm going to get you on the list right now. God, what was you doing? Man, I got to mow too. And I'm not excited about it. I'm probably going to wait till Sunday if I can.
I didn't even really have to mow.
Did you get fucked up though?
The grass is so dead out there. My knees mostly.
Oh no.
Part.
4 names really away, weird. I believe, folks. Beers in the chat. Grog's in the chat. That sucks, dude.
But the worst part.
Do you have any sunscreen?
I do, but it's the stuff that goes on and it's like all white and it looks stupid, so I don't put it on.
The one that you got to like rub in really well.
I don't even, dude. It still doesn't go away. You just gotta wait a minute, wait like an hour.
I think that is the best kind for a ginger, though. Something real protective.
Yeah.
But I like the sprays. I mean, the sprays are pretty good. They just are sticky. Well, I mean, you're gonna be sticky either way, I guess. But
yeah.
No, Carly. That I'm glad you actually asked that. The Kool-Aid shirt is actually officially off the Will Spins because, which I'm gonna make a second version. I just need to make a second version with just the front with that. And then have 2 versions because the back of that shirt has writing on it. It says Murder Church Cult, and that's an extra $8.
It is insane.
It's crazy
because there's text on the back. It's $8 extra. It
was a lot more expensive to ship those out, and I was like, all right, let's calm down here. So that one is not, but I could make it. I literally just have to not have writing. I just have to have the Kool-Aid part, and we would be. Yeah. Honestly, it'd be good. So I'm going to do that. If Carly, if you win, that's what's that'll happen. How about that?
I'm sure it would take you about 2
And
seconds.
Amber Burns is why I need to go to the post office because I have something there from her. I know she just asked, but not yet. I know. I meant to go there already, and I haven't.
Oh shit!
But I've got 2 reasons to go there now, and I have to go there tomorrow. So I will be going tomorrow. I'm excited about that. But I've been busy. Busy chilling hard is what I've been doing. I've not done anything, but it's been a weird week with being on vacation still. Akasha's in here as well. Tar and Dusty. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming through. But yeah, tomorrow night what will happen is we won't be doing the normal YouTube Feral Friday at all. It'll be a very rare one. Usually we do some hype. I'm actually going to just nix that one tomorrow night. We're going to go straight to movie marathon mode, 9 p.m. Eastern. So just be ready. And the one good thing about that, if you're not, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat. But if you are following on Kick, Kick is great about actually notifying you. So you should get an email as soon as that happens. And hell, sometimes we've talked about it on here before. Sometimes we have more people on Kick than we do on YouTube just because they got more notifications for a Feral Friday.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean...
People turn out on Kick.
So, yeah, let me get this in here. But tomorrow exactly, well, exactly, probably not, but around 9, we'll be going live.
Probably
officially.
Not.
Yeah, we are always a little bit late, especially for Feral Friday. And yeah, we'll be on here with Chris Stewart, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited to start with Goodfellas. It's been a while since I've seen Goodfellas.
I don't know. Yeah,
Actually,
it's been a long time since I've seen it as well.
Pop up that one right now.
I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. If I don't know how long I'm gonna stay, or if I'm gonna dip out for a little bit and come back.
And I don't blame you either way, dude. Honestly, I mean, it's my goal is to make it to 6 or 7.
Hang on.
So my goal is an 8 or 9 hour show.
Goodfellas is like a really long movie, probably.
Let's see. I'm about to look right now.
Time?
It's 2.5 hours. Okay, so we're looking, and we'll probably be pausing and talking. We're gonna go deep early. Phil Spector is my co-host here.
What time does this start? Are
9,
we doing 9?
9.
Okay.
So yeah, Goodfellas coming through. Yeah, 2.5 hours. I'm not gonna play anything here.
Yeah, well, that'll run to at least midnight. I'm sure. The way we do.
Yeah,
we'll
be filling it out. We'll be playing a lot of this by ear tomorrow also. Going deep. That's right. Pammy knows. Going deep, baby. Yes, Kai, that's awesome. Yeah, Kick's awesome for that, if nothing else. They actually let folks know.
Yep.
I saw that, Shelly. Yeah, she wore her Murder Church Before Adulting shirt and has it in a pic with Bob and Allie. And I was like, oh, that's
awesome.
Freaking sweet. Oh, yeah, Phil has one of these. Phil actually has one of the ones I'm wearing.
Mm-hmm.
He's got one of the old school, very rare Publicly Buzzed shirts.
There's only a few of them floating around.
Yeah, there's not many out there now. So officially, I can say it out loud. Goodfellas. Got one more that you said. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to try in my head for a moment to put a timeline together. So with talking, and this is already 2.5 hours, let's just say this will be 3 hours. Opening the show with Chris. We'll just say that. So that's 9 to midnight, right there out the gate. Okay. And then let me get back to my list here without saying anything out loud. It'll be one of the films that Missy has brought to my attention. So without saying anything out loud, let me just look at the one I was kind of looking at, and it's still not official yet, but it is a cool movie. I'm just going to do this over to the side, being real secretive here. And it is an hour 50. So with her on it and some talking, it would probably go 2+ a little bit. So we're already looking at, 2 to 2:30, maybe 3 already. So, and then with the movie that you mentioned, I think you remember, looking it up right now, it is 2 hours and 7 minutes. So that's going to take us from, let's just say 2:30. Let's just say 2:30 to another 2. That's 4:30, maybe even to 5. And then I'm going to do one more just to, hopefully, I'm trying to make it to 6 or 7. So, okay. So let me get rid of these two here. I'm just doing this right now live on my phone. So Goodfellas, and then I'm just going to put the one I was just mentioning in there just for shits and giggles, and yours, and then and then the other one that we just mentioned that you know what I mean? Yeah, I think you know. I already put a note here, so let me look it up. And I think it's a longer one. It feels like it's like an epic. It is 2 hours and 18 minutes. So that's going to take us right into 7 in the morning. And I'd say near that, I'm not going to be talking. We're going to be dying. If you're still here, I'm going to try early in the show. I'm going to start normal, probably right here chilling. As it goes on, I may try to get this couch situated for chilling.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. We're going to fill it out. The will be in play all night long as well. I thought the light was falling, but it wasn't.
Pretty positive I won't make it till 7. I don't think I can.
That's pretty deep.
7. I mean, it's possible, but
that's pretty deep.
I very seriously doubt it.
Hell, I don't think I've made it to 7 yet. The first one I made it to, I think it was 6:15 is when I tapped. But I think that's when the movie ended, and I think I was shooting for 8 that one. I think I was trying to get to 8 a.m. So I think I just dipped out a whole movie, if I'm not mistaken. So 7 seems more doable, and honestly, it'll play by however the last movie. If we're at 4 films for an all-nighter, it'll play by how that one ends. So, which will be, I'd imagine, 6:37, maybe even to 7:30. So we'll just have to, I don't know. There's a lot of shit up in the air for tomorrow. So it's gonna be interesting.
9 Eastern. Up all night, baby.
Up all night. What I've been doing since last night, dude. So let me tell you this. This is cool, and it tripped me out. I love nostalgia, but last night on YouTube, and I went down a rabbit hole, of course, but because I've had a little bit extra time this week, of course. But last night I get on there and I love nostalgia, and I find a 1965 New Year's Eve into 1966 episode of Johnny Carson on NBC, and it's live. And, that's already kind of cool. I probably wouldn't watch all of this, right? I'd be like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like to kind of jump through it. It had original commercials. It was literally taped off television, which is trippy as shit. It had the ads, it had ads, but also there were still actual ads within the show. Like he'd pop up a carton of cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but dude, the vibe of this was like podcasts now. Yeah. It was so trippy. Like the mic that he had on his desk was like some of the mics I see on it just reminded me of a Today style show. Yeah. Also the ads, how these YouTubers do the ads in their shows, that when he's doing this constantly, and well, not constantly, but enough, and dude, it was fucking like the vibe of it didn't feel scripted at all. Like it was so free flowing with the jokes and the jabs and it felt like a show today on the internet. Dude, it tripped me out. And
from what year?
That was 65 into 66. And some of the commercials were in black and white. Like it was right in that, going into, we had color already, but some stuff was still being filmed in black and white. But also, so that got me down a rabbit hole of going, basically, whoever uploaded that onto YouTube got it from the Internet Archive database where there's tons of shit on there, but tons of videos and movies. And I went on there and he had a link to where he got it from exactly. And when you go on there, you can see who the uploaders are. So I'm like, oh, cool. Let me dig a little bit deeper. And I started digging into this guy who uploaded this. And dude, he must have recorded television through his whole life. Like he has just blocks of TV of MTV from the 80s, 90s, like hours of TV, like blocks of it he must have been on tapes.
That's like sick.
And it's awesome. So all I did, I've got tons of links upstairs just tabbed out.
Commercials and everything?
Yeah, dude. Commercials. He wasn't cutting nothing out. He was just taping. Crazy. I'll send you some of these, dude. Like Saturday morning cartoons, freaking movies. Just blocks of night TV, Comedy Central. It's crazy, dude. It's really wild. Yeah, but last night I just got kind of down a rabbit hole, of course, and ended up watching some stuff that was off TV. And today I found a 1987, and dude, this tripped me out because us growing up, we watched Double Dare on Nickelodeon. Mm-hmm. Well, I remember Double Dare having games that were they're pretty And I've even watched clips of Double Dare from the 90s since then, and the games are cheesy, but they're not like the worst. Mm-hmm. So I watched an episode from January 1st, 1987. Pretty freaking early. Like, you know, you weren't even born yet, and I'm freaking like 3 months old.
Yeah.
Dude, the games are like, they have a magic top hat, and they've cut the top out of it, and they're throwing like ping pong balls in the top of it. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, and there's like no slime, dude. It's like green, like the only slime in this episode is they do have a final, they'll run or whatever, they'll get the flags. But remember, like when we was watching, you had to get up into the nose and all this shit would come out. So like in this one, you're just like in a fucking like literally the kiddie pool that has like green jello looking. They're like Nickelodeon in the 80s. Dude, I'll have to send this one to you. It's trippy. Like it's so fucking cheesy, like extra cheesy too. Like because they're going into the slime era because it's mentioned and like there's the green vibe, but it's not the same. Like it's not the just slime coming down and killing these kids. And adults on those shows. But yeah, man, I don't know. I got down a weird rabbit hole that I'm still processing because there's so much.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But the main thing was that Johnny Carson dude was like, it felt like we're coming back to that natural realness. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like it really tripped me out because I was like, man, this is kind of what it is today. Like this is what is happening on the internet now, you know? I don't know. It's like where we're coming back full circle around to that old school style, and I'll have to send you some of those links. But I went down a deep rabbit hole. I was doing that for many hours.
I know the modern style has kind of evolved over time, but like I wonder if anybody took like some of the early people who kind of started the style took inspiration from old Carson or something.
Oh yeah, dude, I could see that for sure. Like because he's real smooth, like he's good, he's funny, he's quick too, like super quick-witted. Which I've watched old clips of him before, but I've never watched any that old. He's pretty young there. Right. And then I like to however you feel about any of those people, but Woody Allen was on there. He was one of the guests, so he was pretty young. But there's this actress on there, and I like to kind of see, because I'd never heard of this actress, and I like to kind of start IMDb them or looking into their lives, especially from this point in time. Like this is, the end of 65 going into 66. She was promoting a movie. What happened to this person? I like to look deeper into stuff like that. And there was a few different people like that on there. But yeah, the vibe of it was real trippy. It was interesting. It was good. But I'm glad I found it just because I got down I found this, which I've been on. Have you ever been on that website, the internet? It's like
I have,
archive.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
But I don't know if I've watched anything for like videos from there. Like
Tons,
they have, old video games and stuff on there, I think. And
okay. Because there's files you can put on there and shit too.
Yeah.
I even found like every season of Weird Science. Remember the television show from USA Network?
Yeah.
I found every season of that you can just play on there.
That's awesome.
And good quality. I've seen season 1 recently, and I just started season 2 of that today.
Yeah, Weird Science was one of my favorite shows back in the day.
Dude, it's so cheesy. I love
the movie too.
Like it embodies like that time period of like.
Movie was there was a different actor, or maybe both of them.
Yeah, I think they were both different. Yeah, because the movie was like 87 or 88, and then the show was from like the mid 90s.
Yeah,
dude, it's super cheesy.
Also, the web archive is the same site too.
I have not
Wayback Machine.
Watched that yet.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The movie?
No, the site, the Wayback Machine.
Oh yeah. My bad. And yeah, I'm thinking about what was that Time Machine movie? Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that's the same. It's the same as the archive.org, the Internet Archive.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just it's just a sub part of it.
No, I haven't seen Maxine yet, but I really want to. I think Shelly did. Pokemon, did you see Maxine yet? Didn't you say you were just seeing that when you were on your trip? I want to see that bad. Yeah. Kick. You can do Kick through Restream.
They have vintage magazines on there. They have all kinds of stuff.
All night long.
Actually, an amazing website.
Look through the chat here real quick.
Comic books.
Yeah, it's pretty trippy. Like they have a lot of stuff on there.
I can't find any. What did you search? How did you find it?
Like, let me see. Hold on.
Media. I guess I could do media type. Movies. I guess it had to be.
Yeah, yeah.
movies.
Like I'm in movies and films here. I think you can even just search, which it's endless. Like,
Right.
yeah, like.
Oh gosh.
Pretty crazy though.
Yeah, you could find some seriously random stuff on here.
Dude, so freaking random.
I'm seeing a lot of Japanese stuff right off the bat when I just search movies.
I'm gonna put in VHS TV.
A lot of Middle Eastern stuff as well.
God, I bet it's really hard to nail down.
Lots of news.
USA. Actually, I'm gonna just put in Nickelodeon. I know how to spell. How do you spell Nickelodeon?
Movies, and then maybe do. Let's see.
Nickelodeon
Title contains
TV commercials. Here you go. Yeah, you can narrow it down pretty crazy though. Here's from December 27th, 1995.
Yeah.
And then what I would do here is I would find like the creator and then I'd dig deeper into them. Because he's probably got the goods. Yeah, here like Dick Clark's New Year's Eve.
Wow.
Nickelodeon shows 1993. But it's so much like, deep within the actual freaking like database or however the hell they store this. Like it's pretty crazy to search. Hard to search maybe.
Pretty sweet.
But it's sweet though, man. Yeah, this is what I was digging into last
I've never
night.
really I've never searced it before. Like tried to find anything.
I think it's pretty wild though. Yeah, like.
Yeah. Definitely found some sweet stuff.
But I'll send you some of the links I've already kind of got out because like this says 2,000 some results. Like it just keeps going and going. And I'm afraid to play any of this stuff because this stuff will definitely 100% copyrighted. So Tiny Toons, well, that's from 02, but that's still cool. Hell, what's stupid is 02 is freaking. Was Callisto Explains It All still on in 02? What the fuck? That seems late. Why is it? And also, I mean, that is 22 years ago, and we're old people, so.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's out of control.
Yeah, it's pretty insane that that's 20 years ago.
I know, dude. I don't like to think about it.
God, there's just so much stuff.
Yeah, dude. You can dig forever, man. And I didn't even really get into where I was really trying to get into. I'm going to put USA Network. Because they have tons of cool stuff. Yeah, like. Endless commercials and shit. Saturday morning cartoons. A lot of stuff that honestly wouldn't probably last on YouTube.
Yeah, I wonder.
Like, they don't really seem to have any kind of... No one really does anything to... they don't really give it... I mean, there's not that many views on this stuff either. Super low views. Here's some Saturday morning cartoons from NBC 77. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Subject might be the oldest surviving Saturday morning recording, 1977. And this is probably actually recorded. Look at this.
It's a fruit, a veg, a bread, a milk, a cheese, a bean, a meat. Hi, I'm Farmer Brown singing about the foods you need to keep you healthy. A roadblock set up to the
Dude, I mean, this would have been a block of TV in Saturday morning, July 17th. That's yesterday.
No shit, yeah.
1977, dude. How long's that? Freaking 45 years? Like 40...
Oh, yeah. 40...
A long fucking time, dude.
47, I think.
Dude. But I love shit like that, man. I'm such a fan of nostalgia. Kelly Hill coming through here. Willgate, Kelly Hill coming through. What's up? We're going down a dark path. Down deep. Gail, remember for 16 months? That's a deep one, Gail. Holy crap. Wow. 16 months. That's crazy to even say out loud.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Son of a bitch!
Love it. Wow. That's insane. Yeah, that might be the only other person. Maybe Mosh might have you there.
Probably about the same, actually.
Guess we're appearing at we're going to be at 16, 17 now for a lot of folks, which is mind-boggling.
Oh, God. I was talking about how long ago 1977 was as triggered some people.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It's getting deep out here. I mean, that was 9 years before my existence. But you know what's crazy is it feels like a completely different time period. But it's really freaking not. Like, if you think about 9 years ago,
Yeah.
like, it's not that long off. Like, from 77 to 86 when I was born. Like, everything, a lot of stuff was still pretty... in a lot of ways, technology-wise, primitive in a lot of ways. So we've come so freaking far. Oh whoa, yeah. I mean, I get it. Yeah, I love a good nostalgia toy 80s or 90s. That's my jam too, actually.
I mean, 90s toys is what we grew up with. Actually, 80s and 90s because we had a lot of we had some
a lot of leftover toys.
Leftover stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Right here, La Mom James. Old commercials and advertisements are wild. They suggested baby oil as suntan lotion. Watching Johnny Carson last night was wild with the cigarette stuff. Like, I've seen it and I know, but it never ceases till it's just like, man, they really wanted you to smoke. Like, he was smoking the whole show. He had him right on the desk, like, looking cool while he did it.
It was prescribed by doctors, I think, back then.
Yeah, I think so.
For like, if you had asthma, they probably
toothpaste now
prescribed it to you.
4 and 5 dentists. Now it'd be like 4 and 5 doctors prescribe this for your lungs. That helps your lungs. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, serial killers were rampant. I think they're still rampant, actually.
For sure.
I think they're just out here lurking.
I want to go to this store in Gatlinburg that Disney was talking about.
What'd she say?
Some nostalgia store.
Nostalgia. There was a nostalgia store in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. My hubs and I went to Tennessee for our anniversary, and I had to stop at that store. Oh, I'd probably dig that too. And I like Gatlinburg. Also, I ain't been there for many years, but I have frequented there in the past. Oh, it is. It's trippy, Irene. And then that made me do a little bit more Googling last night. I started looking into, so like, you know, I don't think they actually stopped doing cigarette ads, like actual commercials. I think it was like closer to the year 2000. But one thing they did do from 1965 to, you know, into 66 during that time period, I was like, how long did they, because it had the new vibe, but it had a very, it did feel like it was dated, because if you remember, the black and white studio shows did that. Hey, L&M cigarettes, you know what I mean? Right. And that was happening constantly. So it made me think, how long did this stay a thing? Because in a lot of television I watch, that's not a thing anymore. And in 1970 or 71, they actually did make that illegal, to where, you know, they didn't make the commercials illegal, but they made the guy making it, I guess, seem so freaking cool.
Right.
Illegal.
It's earlier than I thought it would be.
Me too. I was like, whoa. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that they do just normal ads on TV for cigarettes. So, and I think that was like a 2000 thing.
Right. They definitely don't do that anymore.
Yeah, yeah. And that's pretty freaking late, it feels like.
But yeah, I don't know when it was banned. I mean, I remember, I'm sure you remember too, people used to be able to smoke indoors and restaurants and.
Yeah.
I don't know when they banned that, but I
remember
it was the 90s sometime.
Going to the mall in the 90s with our grandparents and mom and dad, and they would be hammering down. I mean, I remember going to that Hardee's
at restaurants.
That Hardee's in the mall, and dad just smoking. I mean, there was no issue with that. Like, yeah, dude, it's crazy. That was a thing for a long time, and it's really trippy to think about, because you're like, oh, it feels like it's so long ago, but it's really freaking not. Like, it's still pretty early. Yeah, that's a good question. Where could you not smoke in that period of time? Like, I don't think there was anything that was off bounds. Like, smoking was like breathing at that period of time, it feels like, honestly. It really does. Like, I don't think that anybody probably even felt, you know how someone today would be like, put that out pretty quick. I don't think that was a vibe then. You know what I mean? I feel like more people would have been like, hey, mind your own business, pal. Like,
California banned smoking in indoor public spaces in 95.
Oh, whoa, okay. Wow.
Shit, I don't know about like everybody else.
That seems late for California. But that's right in the time period of
throughout the early to mid 2000s. That's when other states started doing it.
Yeah.
Wow. It was really late, wasn't
That's
it?
pretty late. And I'm pretty sure the Wendy's in town had a smoking section that was pretty, you know, it was in the back next to the windows. And it was, I mean, and if you think about that, it's a smoking section, but it ain't like smoke stops going around. You know, if you're in a house where there's smoke, like, it's pretty in your face, and you can't really get away from that smell. Yeah, like, and if one place that you don't want that in a restaurant, you know what I mean? That's one place I wouldn't want to walk into a freaking nice place and that's all you're smelling. It's cigarette vibe. You see, it's a haze of smoke and just.
I mean, you can still smoke indoors in bars.
And that's true. That's a good point.
In West Virginia.
That is true. You know, yeah, look that up. Is that just a West Virginia thing? How many states allow that? Because I bet that's not a nationwide thing.
States with no statewide smoking ban. As of July 2018, 12 states have not enacted any general statewide ban on smoking in workplaces, bars, or restaurants. Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Kentucky, Mississippi, Missouri, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Texas, Virginia, and West Virginia, and Wyoming.
Wow. Pammy remembers smoking on plane herself.
It's interesting that it says workplaces, bars, and restaurants. I guess it would have to be like a private workplace. Like, not a place customers go into.
Yeah, Irene, you can't smoke in bars in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely still a thing here where you can't. I think that's like it's got to be more of a bar, right? It can't be like a restaurant. It's like you
I think
can't
if there's
smoke in
food there, you
Applebee's,
can.
right? Yeah. So if it is just a straight up bar, I guess that's sort of different. But at the same time, that would, if you're not a smoker, you're like, well, this sucks. Guess I'm not hanging out in bars, but. Oh man, I bet that'd be on a plane. It'd be super annoying, right? Like you're just breathing the same circulated air. Jesus, that actually sounds horrible.
Lots of counties in West Virginia do have a ban on bars, though.
Megan Easton, they can smoke in bars in her area. Okay, yeah, casinos, they're pretty good about it. That's right. The casinos I've been in have all allowed smoking. And that's been in North Carolina, Pennsylvania. I think that's it.
Yeah. So where we live, it's all enclosed workplaces, including restaurants, but bars are exempt.
But yeah, good seedy bar. Good vibe, right?
Yep. I mean, when I used
Yeah,
to go
was
to
there...
bars,
That's a good
I loved
question.
it.
Lamont James, were they smoking in churches?
I'm
Like
sure.
back in the day?
I'm sure they were.
Damn, they probably were. How rude. Got the preacher up there. Just
People loved a good smoke.
They
now.
did love a good smoke. And nobody gave a shit about it. Until everyone gave a shit about it. And more people started speaking up. And more people didn't. I mean, probably more people today. This has to be the most people in probably history since it became a thing, hardcore thing, and just, pushing it down our throats that there's not been a lot of smokers. I would imagine. But vaping now is such a big thing. So is that any better?
Yeah, true. Vaping took over.
So I don't know. It smells better.
Yeah, I don't know if it
Doesn't annoy
stains
people as
I wonder if
bad,
it stains stuff like at all, like tobacco. I mean, tobacco's awful. The
Oh.
walls turn brown.
Yeah, dude. Your teeth, your fingers.
Stinks and
Yeah, gross.
I haven't smoked indoors in years. Like I can't, and I'll never go back to it. It was my bedroom was so disgusting.
Yeah. Nope, I remember. It makes the
Didn't bother me at the
blinds are
time.
like sticky and gross, and
Yeah, it
Those-
didn't
the
bother me at
curtains.
the time, but when you realize how
And
much
yeah, that's
cleaner
the-
everything is, it's like holy shit.
that's the truth, Holly Berry. Our dad smoked in his car, and it was the grossest
Dude,
shit
his
ever.
windshield was so
Like,
nasty.
It was
He'd never clean it.
It was horrible. Yeah. No vaping.
I don't smoke in my car either.
Yeah, that's a good call, especially in a nice ass car that you got. Ain't no reason for all that craziness. So what if you were like on a big road trip?
We
just-
stop
you just
eventually,
wait?
Sure.
You just keep stopping.
I mean,
Because you've went pretty far off. I mean, when you've went to like
Yeah.
5 and 6 hours off, what do? You just keep stopping?
we typically have to. I don't keep stopping. We typically have to stop at least once or twice, bathroom or get a snack or something.
But you don't need one every hour at least or something like that.
No, I was on a 14-hour flight where I couldn't smoke one.
That'd be crazy. Did you feel it though, or you just put it out of your head because you know?
It was okay. I mean, I was fine.
Yeah, that's what you just in that situation you almost have to. You're mentally like already thinking about it. You're like, it's going to be 14 hours. I mean,
I wanted one, but I
Right.
was trying to sleep and stuff, and it really didn't bother me that much. I was stoked when we got there, and I could smoke though.
yeah, I grew
They had
up
a little,
in
they had a
house of
little
smokers,
smoking
too.
room too, indoors.
Oh, in China?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're big smokers in China, I think.
It filled the fuck up. There was a lot of people in there, token down. I think there's one in one of the airports in the United States, maybe Atlanta or something
Still
like
let
that.
you have an area.
Yeah, it's like an indoor designated area.
That's surprising. It's as taboo as that is, today. real quick here. We're going to start winding her down here, folks. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I had nothing planned show-wise, but I'm glad you guys hung out. And,
chill little night here.
Yeah, super chill night as I continue on the vacation here. And until tomorrow night, where we're going to have a night planned out and something cool happening on this site I just put in the chat there. There it is up on the screen. Kick.com/publiclybuzzed, guys. Follow it, download the app, get on there tomorrow night starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Special guest Chris Stewart, another special guest Missy Mayhem. We're going to be watching at least 4 films and having a good time, hanging and banging. We'll see how long Dan makes it. We'll see how long everybody in the chat makes it, huh? Who's going to stay with me all night long? Who's got it in them?
I'm not sure what I got going on tomorrow besides that, so we'll see. I might, like I said, I might leave for a little bit and then come back.
And then we didn't get another spin here tonight, but I bet we'll get that tomorrow night. And we are only, how many are we off right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I see something else happening here. So hold on. Let me make sure I don't miss nothing. Go to the old email. Oh, and yes, there is something hiding here. Somebody's not done yet. They're going to get on the list. Let me go back. I haven't looked at my email for a minute here. Boom. Pammy coming through out of the chat there with a $20 holler in the Cash App. Hell yeah.
That wheel.
Let me get her on here real quick. Pammy getting on that son of a bitch. Thank you, Pammy, so much. Appreciate it.
You will.
We like chillaxing with you.
Will. Yeah, you will.
Super. Oh, no, not a super. Cash App. I like to keep these in my thing here. And yes, let me count these out right now. What are we at for the new will? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 names away, ladies and gentlemen, until we get a new spin and another shirt giveaway.
Boom. That's definitely going to happen tomorrow.
I bet it does. Everybody, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. And please come and hang out tomorrow. I'm really excited about tomorrow night. I love a good movie marathon. I'm a big movie fan in general. We talk about films over here all the time. We watch a lot of movies on Feral Friday. 3rd annual Real Deal movie marathon, folks. Okay, well, the second one wasn't a movie marathon. It was a television show marathon with Twilight Zone, but a marathon nonetheless. So the 2nd annual full-on movie marathon. And Gail came through right here at the end, gifting out another membership. Just a Crazy Swifty. Jen grabbing it. Hell yeah. Thank you, Gail.
Dang.
Appreciate it. Gail, let me get you on here. That makes us 2 away from a spin. It looks like we're going to be going into that tomorrow, unless something changes by the time I get done writing this. Boom. 2 away right now. Gail, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Everyone, have a great Friday. I'm going to keep on relaxing. I'm literally about to go upstairs right now and keep watching old nostalgic television shows. I'm going to send Dan the link to the ones I found.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, go to Publicly Buzzed and watch a new video that is officially for everybody. The new tea time with the West Virginia boys, eating some UK snacks with Charlotte. I'm going to get that in there real quick. I want everybody to check this out, and then we're going to be getting the hell out of here.
It turned out well. I watched it.
Dude.
Today.
Right?
The day before yesterday. Whenever it became members only.
Dude, yes, man. It's got a bunch of views. People seem to be really enjoying it.
Yeah, it came out good.
Boom. Go check that out right now if you have not seen that, guys. Really appreciate it. And, love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Kick Only. Let's go.
Good night.